In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Good evening, everybody. Yes, good evening to this deadline hour special with myself, Stevo. Yes, unfortunately, as advertised, I did say that Jason would be joining in on the fun. Unfortunately, due to work commitments, you can't. So I'm doing it. It's as simple as it gets, basically. I'm going to have to do it instead. So, yes, good evening. And straight away, the biggest talking point this evening isn't about Jamie Vardy, isn't about the double game week 29 not being confirmed. It's all about this. The community team up in front of you right now, right this second. Yes, the community team, as you guys have voted for. You guys, as I bring it up on screen right now, have decided to go with a -4 this evening. As I bring it up on screen right now, there we are. It's a -4. You all voted for it. And simply put, as Andy's put there, who do you want to transfer out? Is it Grealish, Kevin De Bruyne or Lundstram? And you've gone with both Grealish and Lundstram. Which midfielder do you want to transfer in? And this is where it gets very, very tight. If everybody wants to go to the poll vote section in the left-hand side of the Discord, that's the left-hand side of the Discord, you'll find the poll vote com team. Click on there at which midfielder you want to bring in. Because right now it's tied between Perez and Armstrong. And then for the defender you want to transfer in for Lundstram, it is Doherty. So we will come back to that later. Yes, this fantastic news. Let's be clear about things here. It's a rumour. It's all rumours, and I think, to be honest with you, it could be the old deadline hour BS rumour, to be honest with you. I have been looking on Twitter briefly. There's been nothing official coming out whatsoever. So to be honest with you, I would hold your breath until maybe 5 minutes to 7 when maybe there could be a leak of team news. So I wouldn't be believing any of it. But all you guys that are thinking of doing a -4, -8, carry on, my friends. I couldn't care less, because you can come along with me and join the ride where I did a -12, as you all bloody well know. And I'd love it for everybody to mess up all your teams. Get on with it. He's not playing. Be fantastic. Yeah, welcome to my stream. I ain't going to mess about with this. You're all rivals at the end of the day. I couldn't care less about your teams. All I care about is mine. So, another piece of important information that came out today was this. And thanks to Charlie, FPL Chris Packet. Yeah, in 2 weeks' time, the FCA's voting will be announced. So, in 2 weeks' time, officially, the voting for who they're going to be putting up for best content creator, football content creator, will be coming out next week. And yeah, I'll be fascinated to see if we do get in that, because I did do a bit of studying today. I went onto their feed regarding the initial tweet that they sent out regarding who do you think is the best football content creator of the last year. My goodness, it really is overwhelming for us. So yeah, that's very exciting news indeed for everybody. So let's, it's the deadline hour, everybody. There is a deadline hour. FIFA Trader Brown. Is there any sources on Twitter that are reliable for team news for all teams? Yes, there is. Do I know them? No, I don't. So you're going to have to find out yourself. Apparently he has toothache. Now, I just, whether that's true or not, once again, who knows? But yeah, I'll tell you what though, Hulst has just come out and asked Martial out. Well, I'll tell you that for free. Yes, he is. He ain't going to be playing. I don't think he'll be playing whatsoever. I really don't. I don't think Martial will be playing whatsoever. It's apparently a muscle injury, so I wouldn't be too keen on him starting against Everton this particular game week. Melvin Traore, really confused on that one. You don't need to be confused, my friend. He's basically not going to be playing for the team anymore. It looks like he is now going to be playing in the European games. That's not a definite, of course. That's based on my own opinion. The fact that he played last night, albeit in a dead rubber. They did lose. Obviously, Jota was rested last night. He wasn't even in the team. Jimenez was. In fact, Jimenez I don't even think came on last night. FPL Booner's Saïs did come on in the 52nd or 58th minute. A bit not really concerning for him whatsoever. So, yeah, I think with Traore, I think still hold. He will play a part this Sunday. He may even start this Sunday. I don't know, but nobody knows apart from Nuno. But what I can say is that I would be more confident in a 5-3-2 with Jimenez and Jota up front. And I really do think that Nuno is going down that route of playing that from now on. The only good news is if you are a Traore owner, it looks like he could be starting up front. That's very, very good indeed. And going on what Bilal said, yes, I will actually bring it up on Twitter. Let's try and find some information regarding this because I would like to find out myself specifically what's going on because once again, we were all told, hold your transfers before anything. And tonight's the night where on earth hasn't that come up for? His name's Ben Crellin. Come on. There we are. Ben Crellin. Done. Let's see the official news here, but he doesn't believe that this isn't a double gaming now. Right, okay. That was 32 minutes ago. This isn't double game week announcement. The fixtures moving from Saturday to Sunday. Oh, right, that's regarding Manchester United. Fair enough. We then have... Oh, here we go. Ben Crellin. I'm still no double games being announced. So I'm waiting until 10 minutes before they don't make the transfers anyway. I think I'll do Richarlison in for Mahrez. So really, Bilal, it doesn't seem like he's actually officially confirmed anything. But, oh, here we are. Right. This was a potential reason why we might not get a double game week in Game Week 29. Man United will play their first leg against Leicester away from home, so Man City Arsenal will be the only game in Manchester in the midweek after game week if it is in midweek after Game Week 29 if it's moved to March the 11th. So yeah, no official confirmation, but I said it the last stream, I said it the stream before that, I said it the stream before that. I hope everything goes cock-a-hoot with everybody's plans. There's nothing funnier than people planning and planning and planning, and then all of a sudden everything goes tits up basically. It's absolutely hilarious. Everybody's plans fail, and yeah, I just sit back and laugh. It really is amusing. I just, like I said, I just play the game the way it takes me really. Yes, Chelsea Football Content Awards is now following Elite FPL. Yeah, they're now following me. So it doesn't mean anything whatsoever. Unfortunately, it appears that the Football Content Awards, they just follow anybody that follow them back. Maybe they could follow people that are actual content creators and they just follow them just in case they want a message. But yeah, I wouldn't be getting your hopes up too far. Samir Khan, any Tammy Abraham replacements? Yeah, Giroud. I've said it all along where Davey P was on last night regarding Giroud and Abraham, who to go for. He said they're both a rotation risk. Well, now Tammy Abraham looks like he's going to be out. So I would say that I would go with Giroud personally. As a punt, I would go with Giroud. Just to let people know, regarding the poll, it looks like now you guys are going with Harvey Barnes. So up on now in the poll vote screen for the community team on the left-hand side in Discord. Please get your votes in. Which midfielder you want to get in. But as it stands right now, it's now Harvey Barnes you want to be bringing in for Grealish. And like I said, Doherty will be coming in for Lundstrom. And those two moves do look fantastic. By the way, the community team's doing really, really well at the moment. I'll bring that up on the thing at the moment. Manchester Reds, should I do Joe Linton to Vardy for a -4 leave it? Wait for news! The news is, Manchester Reds, that Vardy may not be playing tonight, so hold off. But I don't even know why you even own Joe Linton, for crying out loud. I keep saying this. I think that Giroud is a good 1 week punt. That is all I will say. Harbour Boys here. Morning, pal. It must be, what, 6 o'clock in the morning in New Zealand? Yes, I now remember now. That's what I would say. Sultan Saeed, of course, doing ever so well in the Kashmir League. I have Martial and Vardy. Please, please, please. Let's hope that these two players don't play and it messes up your end towards the end of the season. It'll be absolutely hilarious. Anish say, I'm going to play with 10 players instead of taking endless hits. Yeah, there are a lot of people that do go into panic mode and everything between now and the game week deadline. This is why we do these streams, just to try to help calm those nerves. I agree with you, Anish. I think that if you've got maybe even 9 players, it isn't too bad. So I think that having 10 players is perfectly fine this particular game week. Steve-O, if you and Jason win the Football Contents Award, what will you do? Let's have a guess, shall we, Gravy? I'll have a few shots of vodka. I don't know. I'd be gobsmacked. I will be absolutely gobsmacked if we won that bit. It would be absolutely extraordinary if that was to happen. Samarjit Singh, any news on Greenwood starting? No, but I do know Solskjaer has come out and said that he thinks there's a chance he could start, but there's also a Garlo as well. So I reckon he'll probably play a Garlo, but I would put Greenwood in your starting 11 anyway. Just play him anyway. John Harris, where's the Vardy news come from? Exactly, my friend. It just seems like the world of Twitter has gone absolutely mad regarding Vardy news. So I wouldn't be concerned so far. Wait about 10 minutes before deadline. We've still got 50 odd minutes to go, so please do not panic. FPL Anderson buzzing. I had a sub available for this needless panicking. Yeah, exactly. I've got a sub as well. I've got one. I've got Sayunchi as my one sub. So Bilal, if Vardy doesn't play, I will just play 10 players instead of wasting -4. Yep, absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Oh, the Don. The Don has hit his free hit. If you want to, the Don, you're in Discord. If you want to put it in team screenshots, I reiterate that point. Please put it in team screenshots. If you want to put your free hit in there, please do. Cy Bellamy, the best. I know you've hit the free hit chip. Please put your team in the team screenshots, please. And try and crop it as well. Try and crop it so it's just the 11 rather than the subs. I'm not interested in the subs because these subs are pointless. I know that people that are doing free hits, they'll only do it for the 11 players that are starting. So please don't worry about that. Kimbembe, Steve-O, would you do Traore to Barnes or Perez? Oh, I think Barnes is safety, but Perez is somebody that could explode tonight. So, I think for safety Barnes, but Perez if you feel a bit lucky and he could, if Vardy's out, it could mean that he could start up front potentially if Iheanacho. In fact, Iheanacho, if anybody's confident that Norwich are going to get beaten tonight and the news comes out that Vardy isn't starting, Iheanacho, why not? Manchester Reds about his Joe Linton punt. I had him for a 1-week punt for 3 to 4, but for 3 to 4 game weeks he's still with me unfortunately, and I've had to play him with a City and Sheffield blank. Yep. You never know, he may do something against Burnley tomorrow, but who knows. FIFA Trander Brown, only player I wish I had was Aubameyang. He ain't playing this week, my friend. He is not playing this week, my friend. Should Shane Long be considered as a differential? No! I wouldn't even bother with Shane Long unless you are desperate to make up the funds. FPL Boona would completely disagree with me, but that is all I will say. Why is Barnes safe? Because Louis is fine. Barnes is safe because he seems to be starting all the time. Perez, on the other hand, occasionally starting on the bench, and so on and so forth. Vardy for Jota is a good shout if anybody wants to remove him. Well, hopefully that works out for me. Stein is coming out with Vardy is not out. Well, Stein, I'm praying that he isn't out and all those people that took him out completely failed. Niraj Sharma has wildcarded. Wow. Let's see the Don's free hit. So as it stands right now, everybody, the the midfielder choice is still, if you still want to get your vote in, it looks like you're wanting Harvey Barnes into your team. Let's see the Dons. Here we go. So this is the Dons free hit, everybody. Right, so we've got Dubravka, Reece James, Alexander-Arnold, Pereira, Perez, Bergwijn. Wow, nice punt there. Mane, Salah, Harvey Barnes, Giroud, Ings, and on the bench, Calvert-Lewin, Stevens, Dunk, and McCarthy. Oh, that's a lovely differential starting 11 now. I like the Giroud pick. I like you've gone with that. Bergwijn, once again, it's going to be a tough game on Sunday afternoon. Quite a few of us, I think, it's going to be a low-scoring game. 1-1. Maybe Bergwijn may get into the goals there. Who knows? The Perez, like I said, is a nice little punt for tonight if he does start. But yeah, I like that free hit. Have you got any other dilemmas that you think you're going to with, or is this what you're going to be sticking with, the Don? It'd be nice to hear what you stay with that. The Stein, of course, making the point there. The team has not been announced, so everybody just calm down. Saeed Lahaina, who are you captaining? Me personally, I'm going to go with Salah. Although, Tyrone Smith, are you there? If Tyrone Smith is there, he said that he is going to be sending me and Jason £40, because 20 quid is mine, if I captain Trent Alexander-Arnold. So Tyrone Smith, if you do a super chat of £20 in the next 40 minutes, then I will be more than happy to captain Trent Alexander-Arnold. I know that Anish is considering doing a triple captaincy on Trent Alexander-Arnold. So Anish, if you want to clarify if you'll be doing it or not. The Don making a point that if it might be Bergwijn to Bruno, if I'm not sure, Steve. Well, they both got tough games. Bruno in form at the moment. Obviously got a penalty last night. He was key to everything that Man United did last night. So it's up to you. Up to you. I mean, I think Bruno is probably going to be a more safer pick, if anything. Oh, Jason's here. I'm captaining Fernandez, I think. No, you won't. Jason, you won't be captaining Fernandez. You're playing it safe now. So I'm going to put that marker down. FPL Anderson, I brought in Mane for Kevin De Bruyne and have Salah and Trent, and captain is on Mane. Oh my goodness, that's a very good point. So a friend of mine is telling me at work that I should be captaining Mane instead of Salah. So I think that's a very... Oh no, I'm sticking with Salah. I'm sticking with Salah. Because I really want to keep it on that. FIFA Trader Brown, Wildcard, Jimenez or Jota? Jimenez. Bilal, I have a theory on Gameweek 31. I reckon Newcastle will lose to West Brom in the FA Cup and they are at home to Villa that week. And I reckon Everton will go ahead in that week as Spurs will beat Norwich. What's the theory then? Davey P making a very amusing point. If you captain Trent, I'm taking the captaincy straight off. Of course, Davey P is going to be captaining Trent this particular game week. So, well done to Davey P there. Samir, you said that you want me to look at your team. You need to post it in the team screenshots, really. Let's have a look at Lewis's team here. Pope, Lascelles, Soyuncu, Trent, Mane, Martial, Salah. Oh, Martial, he won't be playing, so you're going to have Stevens coming on. Salah captain, of course, Traore, Barnes, Jimenez and Ings. So in your team, Lewis, Traore and Martial look a bit iffy at the moment. Here's Samir's team here. Up on screen at the moment, Patricio, Gomez, Alexander-Arnold, Lascelles, Martial. Yep, he ain't going to be playing, so you're either going to be having Tomori or Kelly coming off the bench, but I don't think either of them play for their respective teams anymore, so maybe it could be wise to get rid of Martial. Up to you if you want to play with 10 players. Salah, Cantwell, Traore. Oh, God, Samir. Oh, Jota, Vardy and Ings. Oh, can you get rid of Martial for thingy? That's the question. That is the question. Can you bring him in for Bruno? Is Sultan Saeed's team doing so well at the moment? Matt Ryan, Doherty, Van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Cantwell, Martial, Salah, Ings, Jimenez and Vardy. Oh, I'm praying that Vardy does not start tonight. He will be starting tonight. But it'd be so funny if he didn't. The fact that you've got to play Cantwell, well, I wouldn't be worrying about that. He could do something tonight against Leicester. Like I said, I think it's going to be a tight game. I think the fact that it's at home is the key. If it was at Leicester, although ironically it ended 1-1 at Leicester, I think it would be a different story. But the fact that it is at Leicester, Norwich, at Carrow Road, I think we're all calm there. So yeah, I think you're all set. It's just the Martial screaming at. But I think Williams is a perfectly capable player to be okay with on this particular fixture. Here we go with, I've missed the actual name there. I was boy. It's Pope in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Evans, Robertson, Saiss, Evans, Traore, Fernandez, Cantwell, Salah, captain, Calvert-Lewin, Ings. Yeah, it's a very, very nice team. Again, someone else that's having to play Cantwell tonight, and obviously banking on Traore, hoping to play. Motto is asking my opinion on this. 4-4-2 with McCarthy in goal, Williams, Soyuncu, Alexander-Arnold, Bowley. That back four sounds familiar. Barnes, Fernandez, Mane captain, nice, very, very nice. Salah, Ings and Jimenez. Yeah, it's a very good. I like the differential in Mane. Really do like the differential in Mane. Pagrag making the point here on Twitter. Thank you for the comments earlier on what you were saying, but he's going with he's got no goalkeeper. No goalkeeper at all. So it's going to be Doherty, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Fernandez, the Newcastle defender, Barnes, Salah captain, Snodgrass. Fernandez, the Man United player, Jimenez and Shane Long. That's a horrid front two. Horrid. I mean, I'd play Williams ahead of Fernandez personally. I think Williams has got some really good attacking threat. And why are you benching Vardy for? Play him. He's more than likely going to play tonight. Don't risk it. Padrag, don't risk it. Put Vardy in your team, for crying out loud, ahead of Shane Long. Blimey. Whose team is this? I don't want to be doing this all night because I'll be here. I'll be literally here. John Harris. Who's he captaining? He's captaining Trent. Jason's rival, of course, last week in the Champions League. He's going with Trent Alexander-Arnold, McCarthy in goal, Trent, Van Dijk, Pereira, Dunk, Fernandez, Salah, Barnes, Jimenez, Calvert-Lewin and Ings. That's a very, very nice team. The fact you got two subs as well, excellent. And you're going with the Trent captaincy, good luck with that. Matthew, you'll never walk alone. Thoughts looking to bring in Fernandez for Martial. Well, straight away I'll just say do it. Just do it. McCarthy in goal. A lot of these teams are very, very similar. Trent, Chilwell, Taylor, Saiss, Traore, Salah, Martial, Mane. Oh, you're going with Vardy captain. Do it! Stick on it. But if you do find out news that he's not going to be playing, I wonder if you will go with the Mane captaincy and then Ings up front. Very, very nice. Let's see what people are doing about here. Manchester Red. Steve, are you worried about the early subs during the game or even rest with Liverpool team with them being 1-0 down to Atletico Madrid? No, I'm not, because they are not playing Atletico Madrid until the following week. It's actually the FA Cup, Manchester Red, so I'm not panicking at all. Tim Lee saying, a Leicester insider on Twitter is saying no Vardy. Apparently he's been accurate previously. Well, if you want to follow his information, by all means. If anybody wants to follow his information, by all means. Schwapnil Day. Will Vardy start? Please, anyone tell me. Your guess is as good as ours. Ask Brendan Rodgers, or even better, why don't you tweet Jamie Vardy himself? You never know, he may get back to you. Lewis Kirkby, Williams over Fernandez, Steve-O? No, of course not. Of course not. Keenan Ty, which three forwards to go with on a wild card? Oh, I'm the worst person to ask. I really am. People in chat, Keenan Ty is asking which three forwards to go with on a wild card. Give him a hand. Give Keenan a hand. I just want to make people aware, I keep talking about this because I think it's very, very important indeed. It's the poll vote for the community team. It's on the left-hand side in Discord, but I don't think anybody's listening to me, so I think I'm just going to do the transfers. Harvey Barnes looks like he's coming in for Grealish. Doherty in for Lundstrom, and then you're going with captaincy of Salah. And like I said, your team is doing exceptionally well at the moment. They are, if I bring it up on screen right now, 400,000th in the world. This is the community team, everybody. Doing very well indeed. There we are. The overall rank of 420,000th. It's still got 2 chips in hand. The wildcard, 3 chips in fact. The wildcard, the bench boost, free hit. But once again, Andy will be able to sort it all out moving forward. So yeah, there it is up on screen as it stands right now. But obviously that'll be changing. In fact, I've got some bad news, Andy! You've already got 3 Wolves players. You can't get Doherty. Breaking news. We're going to have to go for the next best thing. Andy, I'm sorry, mate. It's going to have to be the next best one, which is going to be number 5, Aurier. Oh dear. Andy, you haven't been doing your research whatsoever. You've already got 3 Wolves players. What a blasted shame. So Andy, yep, there he is straight away. Either get into the Discord and find out what's going on or not. A few people saying regarding the 3 strikers to have for the particular fixture. Let's bring that up actually. Lewis is saying 3 forwards, Ings, Jimenez and Aubameyang or Vardy. Let's just bring up FPL Rockstar's tweet that he's put up there because he is the man in the know. I bet it won't even come up now, but let's just... yeah, there it is there. Let's just put it up for fun's sake. Take it a bit... Oh, here we are. Bit dark, that message there. Very dark indeed. Here we are. Everyone calm down. Oh, am I going to get banned? Flaming. Now, is Rockstar going to put in a claim against us? There we are. That's right, everybody. Calm down. I completely agree. Let's just stay calm. Stay calm. That's Rockstar there. We have got half an hour. We have got half an hour to go. So, and I'm in complete agreement there with Calvin Forsyth saying that he's praying there's no Vardy. So am I. So am I. Azim, do you think going with Perez is a good idea with the news about Vardy? Yes. Tyrone Smith, Captain TAA. Well, I've already said to you, my friend, if you put £20 in the super chat right now, I'll captain Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's the only way I'm going to do it. So, Tyrone Smith, you are live on air. You're in front of about 20 people watching right now. Tyrone Smith, you said you will pay me £20 if if I captain Trent Alexander-Arnold. There is a super chat button there. So there we are, my friend. You have been called out. FPL Zlatan tweeted, Steve-O breaking. Ooh. Lewis Kirkby, that did make me chuckle. Turn it off, Steve-O. Rockstar works for UEFA. Steve-O, what are your thoughts on Stuart Armstrong? Only 0.4% owned and returned recently. Well, all I will say is that he's looking lively for Southampton. But, no. Sorry, I've got to interrupt myself. Tyrone Smith, you either do it now or not. That's as simple as it gets. I ain't captaining him for the sake of that. You have to put the 20 quid in for the sake of me actually putting it on his... putting me actually specifically on it. But yes, what was I saying? About Armstrong. He's 5.2 a niche. I wouldn't even bother with him, to be honest with you. He's an absolute waste of time. Not for that amount of money. 5.2, absolutely useless. Stein making the point. Vardy and Martial are not confirmed out. Well, Martial, I would say Martial pretty much is. So I would I would say that he is. But keep faith. Of course, Stein, you're saying this because you are actually a Vardy captainer. So it'll be interesting to see what actually happens here. Andy. You're not... oh, God, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do it, aren't I? Right? Andy, you're a git. Right? Jason, listen. Andy's donated us $20. 20 euros, whatever. So I'm now going to have to captain Trent Alexander-Arnold. Jason, you're going to have to captain Bruno Fernandez. Let's have a laugh. Come on, Jason. I know you're listening in. Just do it. Let's get on with it, shall we? Right. Make captain. There we are. Done. Oh, the pressure. Because there's money at stake and I can't take the make. It is done. I can tell you. Unfortunately, I can't bring it. In fact, what I'll do is I'll post it, actually. Yeah, I'll post it in the team screenshots to prove it. Just so everybody don't go into panic mode. Tyrone Smith, you now owe Andy 20. Or, in fact, we're going to take you up on that word. You said that if Vardy blanks, you're going to put 20 quid in. So now I'm going to have to take... You're going to have to go up with it. Shall we screenshot that, everybody? The Tyrone Smith saying that. Jason is saying, I already have the armband on him. That doesn't mean anything, Jason. You need to actually fulfill that promise and go through with it, full stop. Andy's donated 20 quid, mate. You have to do it now. I've gone and do it, so yeah. Kevin's saying Jason is now going to snake his way out of this. John Harris, I'm telling you now, you better panic because the fact that I've gone and captained Trent Alexander-Arnold. Anybody captaining Trent Alexander-Arnold, I suggest you remove it right now because he's going to fail. Trent Alexander-Arnold is now going to fail. Let's just quickly put in the team screenshot, shall we? Yep, there we are. So, anybody thinking of captaining Trent Alexander-Arnold, don't even bother because he is now going to fail. FPL Boona making a point and he's absolutely bricking it at the moment due to this news that is potentially coming out. Andre Cole, thank you for the €5. I don't know why you've sent us that in. Thank you so much for that kind donation there. I really do appreciate it. You didn't have to, but it's not Andre that I know from my place of work, is it? That'd be a... I know you're on the big bucks now, so maybe you could... There's Steve-O's game plan. I don't have a game plan, Jason. It's called take a minus hit for fun and then get money for fun. That's the way it goes. FPL Maestro, Traore to Perez for a -4. Ooh, wait for potential team news. FIFA Trader Brown, Captain Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mane or Vardy. Mane. Do it on Mane. John Petter, how about Traore? Will he start? I don't think he will. I don't think he'll start whatsoever. I think that there's a more likely chance it's going to be Jota and Jimenez up front. And I don't think Jimenez actually fits into that, system regarding... let me just get on screenshots so I prove that I've done it. There we are there. There's my team up in full. There's my team, everybody. Up in full right now. There we are. That is my team right now. So, thanks to Andy. I'm going to have a terrible game week. This thing. JC, I think Steve will do well this game week. You're having a laugh. I never do well. Steve-O, you've just blessed my Salah captaincy. Now you're off him. Of course. Anybody that's captaining Salah, congratulations. Dre Zero, I'll spend £25 a donation if you captain Mahrez. Mate, I can't be doing this because I think YouTube don't take kindly to this. But well, I mean, if you did donate £25, then I'll just do it. I will put it on Mane. Oh my goodness! What I don't want to be. It's not really conning people. I'm actually doing it, aren't I? But yes, FPL Anderson. Did I miss the part about there being confirmation on a non-double game week 29? The simple answer is it looks like Ben Crennel has come out and said that it doesn't look like there is going to be one. So all I'll say is that. And he's saying that apparently Mane's another blanked against Watford. Well, Mane's going to do really well anyway, so... Oh, of course, Bilal. Salah now going to get a hat-trick. You don't blame me. Blame Resi Desi. Resi Desi is the one that's donated the money, so he's the one that can get all the blame. Samir saying, Steve, Bruno or Maddison for Martial due to fixtures or form? Get Bruno. Get Bruno in. Maddison's absolutely useless. Absolute waste of space. I wouldn't bother with him whatsoever. Should I double up? This is from Taha. Oh, flaming hell, man. Dre Zera, I feel really bad now. This is awful. This is awful. Right. No, this is... I feel really guilty. Dre Zera, you... Andy, I've got some bad news, mate. I now have to put... This is terrible. I shouldn't be doing this whatsoever. This isn't... By the way, this isn't FPL Dare, everybody. My name isn't FPL Dare. This is Elite FPL. This is the show from me and Jason. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to save that now and prove it. Well, I have done it, I can assure you now. Team screenshots, I'm going to have to put that in. Please do not be John Harris, a Trent Hall incoming. Uncle Juicy TV, I'm panicking. Are you panicking because people are throwing in a load of money towards you? Because I'm telling you now, this is not good. No. Stop donating money for me to be captaining random players. I'm not doing that anymore. I have flip the captaincy around, have TA fives. Okay then, alright. Hold on a minute. Okay, alright. What do you think on... Right, okay. Stop it. Everybody stop encouraging people to spend money. That's not right, and I don't want to encourage it because I don't want us to get battered basically from a certain website. But what I will do is I'll just quickly bring up on Trinity. But Drazer has made an interesting point, everybody. Shall we do a coin flip? Do you want me to do a coin flip between Mane and Trent Alexander-Arnold? Y for yes, N for no. So coin flip, Y for yes, N for no, to decide whether I do Mane captain and Trent vice, or vice versa basically. So do you want me to do the coin flip, yes or no? I cannot believe I'm doing this. It's 45. Well, here we are. It's all yeses. Oh, Jason. I'll quickly put up Jason's team. This is Jason's team. So now we're exposing Jason's team. And, of course, my laptop decides to mess up. Ooh, he is. Well, he said he's doing it. He said he is doing it. So this is Jason's team, everybody. Allison, Williams, Alexander-Arnold, Aurea, Pereira, Donka, he has to. Salah, Traore, Fernandez captain, Jimenez, Calvert-Lewin. And he's going with Fernandez captain, everybody. There he is. He's being exposed. And thank you, everybody who's voted for that. I'm going to get a coin in a minute. Andy, I'm going to have to do the transfers now for your particular team. For the, because I'm going to forget otherwise. I know for a fact I'm going to forget. So who did you say that you wanted to bring in for Bowley? Sorry, for Lundstrom. Andy, it's going to be Aurier, isn't it? So, Aurier in for Lundstrom, because I'm sorry, but the people have spoken. So, I'm going to bring Aurier in for Lundstrom, which I think is a terrible decision, but that's just my fault. That's not me. I can't have any persuasion whatsoever. And Grealish is out for Harvey Barnes. So, let's just quickly put that up on screen right now. Let's just quickly confirm those transfers, unless Andy's screaming at me right now, and I will put up the chat in a second and find out if he is screaming at me. But that's what the voting system is saying as of now. I will quickly bring up Spurs team. There we are. Let's just quickly put up Aurier into the team, and there we are. So you'll have 1.5 in the bank. That is the team as it stands. I will confirm in 2 seconds. Let's just see if Andy has spoken. And the answer is, I can't see anything because the chat has basically exploded. Jason, you are completely right. The thingamajig is completely exploded. Anish, it ain't going to be a virtual coin flip. This is going to be a real coin flip. An actual £2 coin if I can find one. So yeah, I will be doing a coin flip in a few minutes' time. And this is all based on everything... There we are, Elite Jason's... Oh, Pereira. You want me to do Pereira, do you? All right, Aurier out, Pereira in. Right, okay, let's do that. Let's do it. Pereira in. God, it's like this. It's like the beginning of the season, Andy, when we had Pereira, and it's all reversing. Ooh, right, here we go. Right, so that's done. Andy, if you can give me the thumbs up, if you're happy with that, just give us the thumbs up in chat, and it'll be done. What did that say there? Oh, here we are. Drezera making a point. Hello, FPL Fozzy, welcome. Drezera, 200 likes, please, and subscribe if you're new to Elite FPL. There we are, a bit of admin there, and Andy's giving me the thumbs up. Here's the thumbs up. Make transfers. Done. Make transfers. There we are. Confirm the -4. That's happened. So this is the community team up on screen. And it'll be Pereira in for De Bruyne, of course. Switch him out. Kelly first sub. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? There is the team there in full. So we have got up on screen the community team which you guys have voted for. Nick Pope in goal, Trent Bowley, Gomez, Pereira, Salah captain, Harvey Barnes, Fernandez, Calvert-Lewin, Vardy. It's a nice team. It's a very nice team. And we've got 18 minutes left. 18 minutes left. What's this? Bilal, Steve, G-Wiz has ditched the FPL. Is it live? They're not live at the moment. What's going on? No, I'm not going to be doing that, Chelsea Flyer. Blimey. No chance. Salah coming out with something. I'm not going to repeat that, Salah. Oh, sorry about last night, Salah, about our tips. Me and Paulie completely failed you. Oh, Dally Pool. Right, okay, I'm going to have to go onto Twitter. Apparently people are saying, this is breaking news, that Vardy is officially out. Right, let's just put it on Twitter now. Let's just bring up Vardy. Here we go. These are all going to be probably a load of rubbish. I don't know if there's any credible sources regarding Vardy. Well, Ben Dinnery saying that he did not train with the group on Wednesday. That was 7 minutes ago. Any credible sources that I can bring up on screen? So they are live, Steve. Oh, are they really, Bilal? Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, so Andy's saying, is he? Right, so let's just quickly put on... Yeah, but the difference with another certain show is that they won't be going on for longer than an hour. They go on for about 20 minutes. Shouldn't be saying that. They are arrival at the end of the day. So this is Andy's T thing here. There's nothing here either. I don't know. Come on, chat. Give us some reliable... It's not there. I've got it up on screen, Salah. There's nothing there whatsoever. There is nothing here whatsoever about Vardy not starting. So, unless I'm completely blind, which I'm not, unless I've got my glasses off, there is nothing here regarding Vardy not starting. Let's just see if there's anything from FPL Rockstar. He's always a good man. I'll tell you another one actually. FPL Fox. He could be somebody to look up in a second. Let's just quickly scroll down here. No, there's nothing from him either. I'll just because I've got to do the coin flip, for crying out loud. There's more pressure on me doing the flaming coin flip than there is doing anything else. So FPL Fox. Let's just see what he has to say before we find out, and then we can get on with it. So, I can't have a particular thing. So, Right, I wouldn't be taking this as read. But apparently this person in the know is, and this was reported an hour ago, we've still got 15 minutes. I'm not going to be repeating it, but he's essentially saying that Vardy is not going to be starting tonight. I'm going to pretty much take that down, so to speak, just in case, because I don't want to be... well, actually, do you know what? I don't care. You do whatever you like. You take whatever you want to do. But let's go back to our base, just in case everything goes... Let's get back to this coin flip, shall we? Let's go back to the coin flip, because this is the most important thing. Dali Pool saying that Sean is Twitter gospel for. Dre's Era, good stuff, Steve-O. Sorry, Resi Desi. I'm going to have to scroll up here. Blimey, this is the biggest chat we've ever had for a very, very long time. Good stuff, Steve-O. Sorry, Resi Desi. I just came on a little bit before a night out. Thought I'd spice up the chat. Get paid today, so felt generous. And great work for Elite. No, thank you, Dre's Era. Night out, where you go? I'm going to your favourite haunt tomorrow, the Underworld. I'll be at the Underworld for a gig. And that reminds me, actually, I'll be able to tell that in a minute. But let's find a £2 coin. Let's salvage through that. There we are. There's £2. Let's Well then, £2 it is. Let's see exactly. There it is. There's £2 there, everybody. We're now going to do a coin toss. What shall it be? Right. Shall it be a 10 coin flip, a 5 coin flip, or a 3 coin flip? Please put your votes in now. Do you want me to do 10 coin flips, 5, or 3? And Bilal, no, I will not be doing a match of the day challenge. Brendan Rogers 3 3 10 10 3 5. It looks like 3 at the moment. 5 5 3 3. Jason 5. Definitely no 10s. Mr. Reed saying Mr. Reed's here. Is he gonna have trouble? 5. It looks like you're going with 3. Looks like you're going with 3. Majority of it. So it looks like you're going with 3. Okay, then. Right, the question is, again, for you guys, shall Trent Alexander-Arnold be heads or tails? So, shall Trent Alexander-Arnold be heads or tails, everybody? Of course, I've just dropped the coin and I've lost it. That's ridiculous. I've just dropped the coin and how did I lost that? Oh, there it is.
Steve-O, I've got to break this to you quickly, man. I'm at the gym, but Rock, can you hear me?
Heads, tails. Brilliant. It's almost a split. Tails is coming through. Jesus Christ, the name in chat's just exploded. Harder Premdaz. First I had a Garlo, then I brought Abraham in for a -4. Now brought Vardy -8, and you guys saying his bench is not us saying it. It's the people on Twitter. Oh, is Boona talking? I can't hear you, Boona. You're going to have to... Don't speak. I can't... Is he? Here we go. Yes, Boona. Brilliant, he's gone. Right then, so that's a complete waste of time.
Can you hear me,
Is he
Steve?
there? Is Boona there?
Can you hear me?
Can he hear me? I haven't got my headphones in. I don't need them in for a solo stream. I wasn't expecting... Yes, Boona.
Can you hear?
I can hear you, yes. What do you want?
Yeah, Rockster's apparently just about to leak the news. Go onto his Twitter page, mate. I've got to go. I'm at the gym.
Right, okay, here we go. Oh, here we are. Here's Rockstar. He's Boona's saying that he's going to leak the news in a minute. Well, it's still not there. So let's all not panic. Let's all just calm ourselves. Let's do this coin flip, shall we? Let's just quickly do this coin flip. You've all asked for 5. Tails it is for Alexander-Arnold to be captain. Heads for Mane. So, here we go, everybody. This is how it goes. This is the coin flip. Let's get on with it. So there's heads. Right there. It's a terrible thing. There we are. I'm going to flip the coin. 5 flips. Tails for Trent Alexander. Heads for Mane. Here we go. This is ridiculous. Good catch. Oh, it's a tails. It's a tails. So that's 1 to Trent.
If you can name me, it's all been
1
confirmed.
to Trent. Here we go. Another good catch. Oh, it's another tails. God, this could be a very, very boring coin flip, won't it? Right then, here we go. This is heads. We're praying for heads. Here we go. And it is a heads. It is a heads. And I know people are more concerned about Vardy. I'm fully aware of this, but I'm doing this right now. Stuff the lot of you. Here we go. This is the 4th flip. If it lands on tails, it's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold. If it lands on heads, it's going to be Mane. Here we go. Ooh, it's a heads. It is a heads. So this is the deciding one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it till the last. So we have got a decider. The final coin flip will be the decider. So here we go. The team news has apparently broken. Because everybody's more interested in that than my coin flip. I'm just going to end the stream now. Stuff you. Here we go. FPL Rockstar has come up with the goods. Here we go. This is the team news that we've all been dying for. Right. Vardy is not in the squad. Here we go. Vardy not in the squad. Maddison, Sancho, Barnes, Perez and Linacho all-star. Cantwell Duda. Yeah, the stand for things. So there we are. Breaking news, everybody. Breaking team news. Vardy is not in the squad. What is this going to do to everybody? Well, I'll tell you what it's going to do to my stream, everybody. It's going to explode because everybody is going to go absolutely mad. Wow. Here we go. There's no thingy whatsoever. If you want to tag FPL Rockstar that we've just done this live on our show, then please. Imagine paying £25 to captain someone no, I wouldn't. No, Roman. I would not. Roman Reigns. I would not be doing that. Christ, I'm not. I'm not that. No, that's ridiculous. Dally Paul. No, it was supposed to be 5 flips. Thank you. 5. Don't start causing trouble, Dally Paul. It was supposed to be 5 flips. My Perez move. My Perez and Barnes picks looking nice now. Yeah. Oh, Luke Jones, heck with it. -8, do it. Get on with your hits. Do all your hits. I've already done a -12. Do it. Get on with the hits, everybody. Armand Dillon is now coming in with. He's now thinking Norwich are going to win 2-1. Right then, everybody. Oh, Charlie's done a -8. John Petter, Mane or Richarlison? Mane. Mane's got to be. Oh, Godwin Affer, you haven't taken a -28. Get lost if you've taken a -8. I'm not going to be... Don't you dare, Jason. You've been caught out. In fact, if Jason changes his captaincy, everybody, then you can give him... You can give him shit! Jason, you are not changing your captaincy. You're sticking it on Fernandez. Done. I'm putting up on screen right now. This is your team, for crying out loud, and that's what you're sticking with. That is your team there in black and white. And that's Harbour Boy's team. We want Jason's team. That's Jason's team. That's what he's doing, everybody. You can call him out. You can call him a fraud. If he doesn't go through with it. I'll be very disappointed otherwise. Jason's saying I never shook on it. It doesn't matter, mate. We've just had 45 quid. That doesn't even pay for my parking fines. And not your mum, Pereira or Doherty. Doherty. Lascelles, Taylor or Bowley. Bowley. FIFA Trader. It's always going to be Bowley for mine. Godwin, I made 7 transfers and I messed up my wildcard. And Nick Patel, I would laugh if Vardy starts. You'd laugh. I'd flaming dedicate a stream just to the match itself. Just to flaming seeing Vardy score a hat-trick. It'd be absolutely fantastic. Kim Pemby, I can actually show that message if the stream allows me to. To hell with it, I'm going to captain Perez. Ooh, do it. Do it. Ruben Dyers, Trent Alexander-Arnold, captain, please. Yes, do it. Right, we've got 5 minutes left. Here we go. This is the final call. So remember, this is literally down to heads or tails. Who will I be captaining? Will it be Mane or will it be Salah? It is literally down to this one toss of a coin. So, here we go. This is it. This is it, everybody. I'm now going to toss the coin. Here we go. I'll tell you what I do want it to land on. This is it. I've caught it. I've spun it round in my hand. I'm not looking. And I'm going to... There we are. What is it? Oh, it's a head. It's a head. It's Mane, captain. Mane is captain. I'm sorry. There we are, everybody. Mane is my captain. Done. There we are. Mane is my captain. I'll quickly put that in the team screen. By the way, we've got 4 minutes left. Panic. Here we go. Oh my goodness, we've got 4 minutes left. Right, let me just crop that. I can then put it in the team screenshots. There we are, done. I'll put that in Discord, and then you can all what do you call it? Look at it. I'll put it up on screen right now for you to believe me, because that is a fact. I have gone and captained captaincy on the Mane, but just up on screen right now is Harbour Boys team. I just want to read it out, respect to him. It is 7 o'clock in the morning over there. It's Matt Ryan in goal, Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, Doherty, Chilwell, Fernandez, Perez. Oh, he's gone with Perez. Nice. Salah captain, Jimenez, Calvert-Lewin and Ings. That is a very, very nice team this particular game week. I wish you well. Good luck with it. And you're benching Traore. Do not blame you whatsoever. And just to quickly show you, there it is. There's my team there right now. It will be Mane captain after all. So Dre Zera, that £20 gone well. And here's Samir's team just quickly. It's Patricio in goal, Gomez, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Stevens. Yeah, he got with Stevens, Lascelles, Fernandez, Salah captain, Traore, Cantwell, Jota and Ings. He's not. He is benching. Well, of course he's having to bench Vardy. And there we are. That is his team. So good luck with that, Samir. You are captain Salah. So I wish you well, my friend. Elite, you can't be. Jason's saying someone donate a pound. FPL Boona, Alonso or Shaw. I'm on a free hit. Alonso. No, genuinely, go for Alonso. Alonso. That'd be amazing. If you bring in Alonso, because he'll be a huge differential, my friend. Si, you've got to put it in team screenshots. Put it in team screenshots, for crying out loud. Not flaming rate my team. We don't do rate my teams. It's straight to team stream. I'm lost for words. Stream team keen. 2 minutes. 2 minutes warning. Lewis is saying Alonso. FPL Anderson is saying Ben Dinnery saying he's playing his captain Vardy. Well, that's a good point. Official team news isn't actually out yet. I'd find it so funny if Vardy played. It would be amazing. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. 2 minutes ago he said he's starting Vardy captaining, which means he's starting. Oh, Ben Dinnery coming out saying that he's going to be captaining thingy. So, Giroud or Iheanacho for Vardy. Iheanacho, genuinely, Iheanacho. If Iheanacho plays, he scores. Put her on Iheanacho, and you've got about probably 10 seconds left, so do it. All my team are playing well this week, Fozzie. Away this week, Fozzie. Ouch. Here's Cy Bellamy's free hit team. He's gone with Matt Ryan, Trent, James, Pereira, Fernandez, Salah, captain, Maddison, Mane, Ings, oh, he's gone with Iheanacho. Good lad. Excellent pick. Jimenez. Oh, I really do like that team, Si. I really do. And it's going to be coming up any minute now. Any second now. Do you know what, Si? I'd probably play Doherty over Maddison. And it's done. It's finished. We're done. We're closed. End of the stream. End of the stream. That's it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's take a breather, shall we? Let's take a breather. Whew. Wow. Kaiso. I've transferred in Pookie rather than Vardy. Put it in the team screenshots, my friend. Prove it. And now, Lewis Kirkby saying, I've just did Martial to Maddison. Let's find out the official team news from Leicester. Official team news now. Let's find out. Here we go. Yeah, he's not there. He is not there. There it is, everybody. There is the official team news. No Jamie Vardy. Fantastic. He's not even on the bench. So, Schmeichel, Pereira, Evans, Soyuncu, Chilwell, Chowdhury, Pratt, Maddison, Barnes, Perez, Iheanacho. There we are. It is done. And I suppose we better bring up the Norwich team news. Let's find out what the Norwich team news was. Let's just quickly see if they've made any significant changes. I doubt it. They pretty much give or take play the same team each game week. Here we go. And it is obviously Krul in goal. Aarons, Hanley, Godfrey, Lewis, Tetty, McLean, Buendia. Oh, that's good. Duda, Cantwell. Oh, that's a lovely attacking lineup there from Norwich. I like that. I like that a lot. Pookie, Cantwell, Duda, and Buendia. That's beautiful. This could be a really open game. Stein. Who did you captain in the end? That is the question. Let's bring on Charlie, shall we? Let's just bring on a new voice because I want to flame and not speak. Charlie, make sure you're ready and waiting to speak. So I'm going to bring you on now. Hello, Charlie.
Evening, Steve. How are you?
Well, here's your team. Let's put it up on screen right now. This is your team, is it?
Yeah, that's my team, yeah.
So no Vardy. Thoughts?
It's alright, I got Trussard coming off the bench. He's gonna go mad this week.
So you went with Salah captain in the end.
Yeah.
Obviously you were there live watching me do the coin flip and everything. I've gone Mane captain. Yeah. What do you think of that decision?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think Mane or Salah is going to do well. So yeah, it should hopefully be a decent game week.
Did you do any transfers whatsoever? Just remind our audience for this particular game week.
I done Son to Bruno Fernandez and Baldock to Pereira from Leicester.
Oh, nice. And remind the audience again what you're expecting on tonight's game.
Either 1-0 or 2-0 to Leicester. Hopefully Pereira gets a goal.
But now with the team news, what do you think?
I think the same. I think Iheanacho, when he's played the last few games, he's looked pretty decent. Maybe Barnes could do well. Maybe Maddison. But yeah, hopefully Pereira can get an assist or a goal. Fingers crossed.
What do you think of this whole debate about leaked team news and stuff? I couldn't care less. At the end of the day, it's there, available, ready. It's all down to you making the decisions whether you believe it or not. What are your thoughts on? Let's be honest, they're people in the know.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. It's always good to get leaked team news. It's a bit annoying, really. I don't know what's actually happened because this definitely can't be toothache. It's definitely not toothache, surely.
Mate, I wouldn't have a clue, but that's what the rumours have come out, that he has got toothache. So
that's pretty mad.
If that is the case, then yeah, very, very bizarre. I mean, wasn't there a player who was it that had a really bizarre injury? There was a player who burnt their foot or something because they...
Yeah, there's been a few, hasn't there?
Yeah,
There's been a few like that.
I can't think off the top of my head. I'm sure someone in chat will be able to help us. But I would be very interested in... Wow. Well, I've got some breaking news, Charlie. As a rival, this is going to interest you a lot. Hello, Dave Lister. Welcome from... Show me the Mane said he's captain Iheanacho.
Wow. Captain... What, so he brought in Iheanacho for Vardy then, I'm guessing?
He's got to have done. He's got
That
to have
is
done.
mad.
Show me the Mane.
Iheanacho captain.
Can he? I can't even wait till the game updates. So, show me. Did you bench Salah in the end as well?
Yeah, he said he was going to bench Salah, didn't he?
Another question, show me. I captained, due to these lot, well, specifically Andy and Drezera, I changed my captaincy to Mane. What do you think of that as well? Show me. It's always interesting to hear your...
That's crazy, though.
He said he's definitely captain. He's also benched Salah. Benched Salah.
Oh my god. He's crazy, isn't he? I don't think that's paying off this week. Especially benching Salah. His record is pretty crazy against Watford.
The only problem with Salah is his away record.
Yeah. That is true. That is true, but I think he's on penalties. He's on good run of form, and he's got a good history against Watford, even if he is away from home. So, fingers crossed.
Why
he don't blank.
Well, I've got some other breaking news for you.
Yep.
Do you want to see Booner's free hit chip?
Oh yeah, I just seen it in the screenshots. I can't believe he's done the free hit.
Tell us your thoughts just before you do that. Just to let everybody know, for people listening on audio, that FPL Booner has actually... I don't know why he's done this, but we'll get Charlie's thoughts in a second. He's done his free hit. He's gone into panic mode. And Dubravka, Alexander-Arnold, Alonso Pereira, Salah captain, Mane, Perez, Maddison, Fernandez, Ings. I love the Giroud and Alonso picks. Yeah, Charlie, tell us why you're shocked at this free hit.
Well, I think he's done it because didn't he do a -4 or -8, and then obviously he's heard the Vardy news as well, so that's obviously why he's done it. He didn't want to take another hit. Yeah, it looks pretty decent, to be honest. Giroud's a good one because he's definitely start because Abraham. He apparently got injured doing the warm down the other night, Abraham, after the Bayern game, which was strange, but it looks pretty decent, to be honest. It could easily do well. Perez, Maddison, Pereira, I like that pick. Obviously, I got him. Yeah, it looks alright overall, to be honest. But obviously, there's a lot of blank game weeks coming up, especially 31. You got the double game weeks as well, which you can possibly free hit in. So, but yeah, it looks alright.
I know, and that's why I laugh, because I know for a fact that Booner, I'm sorry, mate, but I'd love to hear Davey P's response to this.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Brew has said that he's... Well, I don't know if he's referring to Show Me the Mane or he's referring to FPL Booner, but Brew is saying he's mad, and I'm just going to take it as read. I'd love to hear Davey P's response, because this, for me, sounds like... Well, he's gone into full panic mode, and I wonder if Davey P is going to be rubbing his hands with glee. Because I am certainly surprised, because I do think that what will happen is it will come to, I don't know, whatever double game week it is, or another blank game week, and that free hit chip is going to be absolutely vital.
Exactly, yeah.
And this game week's going to be rubbish. I've said it all along. I don't think this particular game week's going to be that great, and I do think that if you've got 3 Liverpool, which majority of people do apart from FPL Fozzy, you're going to do all right. And I think that Booner may have made a mistake, but he's doing very well this season, so it could pay off. Jim Parry, I've said it before and I'll say it again. This channel is superb, entertaining and informative. I don't know about informative, but Certainly entertaining. I'm not going to lie about that. I bought Iheanacho in for Aguero with 2 minutes to spare. Immediate reaction or thoughts to that? Iheanacho in for Aguero, Charlie.
Yeah, obviously we know he's starting. I think, yeah, why not? Good differential. I think he's really lowly owned. So, yeah, good one.
Block FPL. I like the free hit team, to be honest, but this is the first step in Davy P's comeback. There we are. There we are. Very, very interesting. Auto closer. I'm not sure I agree with the free hit this game week. Seems may more opportunities to get more from it later in the game. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
What do you think of this -4 from FPL Fozzy? I did Vardy, Aubameyang, Grealish to Mane, Jimenez and Iheanacho. I think that's lovely.
Yes, I like that. That's good.
I'll ask you about Arsenal last night. Did you see the game?
Oh my god, yeah, I watched all of it.
What happened there? Because a guy at work, Ali, hello, he genuinely was devastated.
I'm not surprised. To be honest with you, it was one of the worst games I've ever watched in my life because there was just nothing happening. Like Arsenal, even 88th minute, they were just obviously Olympiacos was sat back. I mean, they done a great job defensively, fair play, but Arsenal just couldn't break them down, and it was so slow. Like, and they had 4 shots, including extra time. They had 4 shots on target.
Wow.
And that just says everything. And I was just, it was so funny just watching that goal going because they sort of crossed it and Luiz ducked out the way for some reason. And then one of their, I can't remember the striker's name, he just put it in. But yeah, Arsenal were just far too slow. And Arteta, he should have made subs earlier on, but it looked like they wanted it to go into extra time. It really did, honestly.
Niche, again, one of our rivals, would like yourself to look over his team. He's put it in the team screenshot, so I will bring it up. He's gone with a 5. Well, I say that, I don't know where he's put it, unless it's... Oh, there it is there. Right, so this is his... thank you for cropping it like that. That is beautiful. So yeah, he's gone with Trent Alexander-Arnold as captain, Matt Ryan in goal, but it's the back 5 that he wants your specific thoughts on. Trent, Robertson, Van Dijk, we all know that, but Dunk and Pereira as a back 5. He also has Martial in this team. What do you think of that team?
Yeah, I think it's good. Again, I think Pereira's a good option. Dunk, I mean, that game, like we've said the other day, it could be a 0-0. So, and obviously Martial's been great form, 6 goals in 9 games. So, yeah, that's a really good team. I like that.
Anurag making a funny point here. Some people transferred out Vardy and Fleck for Aubameyang and Saka, and forgot their Arsenal blank, and then transferred out Aubameyang for Vardy. Anurag, I'm telling you now, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, it's quality, isn't it?
What do you? I mean, in all seriousness, do you find like it hilarious when people go into like? Let's be honest here. FPL Boone has gone into panic mode. You must be loving it as a rival.
Yeah, it's pretty good in it, but obviously it's because he didn't want to take another hit, so that's why he's done it.
I wouldn't consider it panic mode personally.
Are you sure about that, Boona?
I mean, I didn't want to go to a -12. I think the team's pretty strong. I still think it can pay off. And I definitely think, having a look at Davy P's team, I'll be a good 40-50 ahead of him by the end of this game week. So, I'm just going to build towards a team for game week 31, and we'll take it from there.
You're not worried about future, whatchamacallit, a double game weeks, blank game weeks, or whatever, that could be more effective to use this particular chip?
No, not really, because I'm probably going to be out of sight of Davy P by then. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's going to make a difference. And I'm not even joking. I'm being deadly serious. He's not a rival, so we're good.
There's a specific question for you here from FPL Fozzy. How are you going to navigate the blanks and doubles, Boona?
Well, I'm going to build towards... so my team's now going to revert back to the previous team pre-hits for game week... sorry, I'm just driving it. Game week 29. There's still a chance that City double game it could get announced. And if it does, I've got 2 Man City players. So I'm happy with that. Then I've got to start building towards game week 31. But, let's see how let's see how the results from is it the FA Cup go?
Yeah.
Because there might only be 4 to 6 teams that everyone's going to be choosing players from. And we could easily get through that with 7, 8 players that everyone else has got. So I can't see it being a massive scoring game week. I'm positive anyway. We'll see how it goes. I had to do that.
I will admit that the Giroud and Alonso picks I really, really do like. I think they're absolutely just as differentials.
The irony, Steve-O, after the conversation we had the other day regarding Giroud, it was just destiny, wasn't it, mate?
If Giroud gets you a double-digit score, so basically a goal and an assist, I think you can pay us 20 quid as well.
And I'll also change. If he scores, I'll go from FPL Shane Long to FPL Olivier Giroud.
Hello, Lewis.
Hello,
Lewis. Your thoughts on Boona's free hit?
Oh, chip in. I need to go to
Lewis. Oh goodness,
Jesus,
Lewis, that was that was horrific. There, Lewis. If you can somehow change your, I don't know, microphone, however you talk to us, because that was absolutely horrific coming through here. Boona, your thoughts on me now having to captain Mane rather than Salah?
Yeah, I don't know about that, mate. But both of them are good options this week.
Yeah,
Mane's got the better away record this season out of the 2. Salah has the better history against Watford. It could go either way. You've got both, so I still think you'll be in a good position, mate.
Yes, there is a guy at work, Naz. He's very. I mean, it's really weird. Like, he has no clue about what fantasy football is. He couldn't care less. He just focuses on real life football, and he thinks that Mane or Trent are actually my best captaincy picks. He said that Mane is actually going to be a very, very good pick, and I went, you know what? I'll probably captain him, but the fact that Drezeira comes throwing his money in like that, I just thought to hell with it. I'm gonna have to do this now. I mean, I don't know if this is true or not, but Boona, I mean, we've got someone, he's a regular at the moment, Fernandez, saying that he got in Vardy for a hit this week. Do you feel sorry for Vardy owners? Do you feel sorry for people that brought him in? Or?
I was one myself for a hit, free hit, so it hurts, mate. It really does. But you kind of, you kind of expect it. When you make those transfers early, you always, put yourself at risk, and that's exactly what happened. Maybe it's just, a message to us to be a bit more careful moving forward.
Absolutely. Lewis, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm all right now.
Ah, there we are. Beautifully done. So I just asked you the question, your thoughts on Boona free hitting this particular game week?
Personally, I would have saved it for game week 31 because there's so many big teams that are blanking in that game week. I mean, don't listen to me for advice on free hits. I absolutely blew mine in about game week 4. But yeah, I think I wouldn't be using it this game week. No, I'd save it for 31.
Show me the Mane. Steve-O, did me bench and Salah put you off captain? No. The reason why I did it is because I was paid money. I prostituted myself. So, unfortunately, it has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with tactics. It's the fact that I just basically was paid to do it. FPL 442. Good evening, everybody. Crazy news about Vardy. Absolutely. Lewis, we were just talking then about all this breaking news about Vardy, whether he was going to start, whether he wasn't going to start. What are your thoughts on this early team news and everything?
I like early team news, to be honest, and it's cheating a little bit, but at the same time, like, I'm still going to use it because everyone else has got it. You know what I mean? And you're just at a disadvantage if you don't use it. But I think to all Vardy owners and captainers, etc., it's just unfortunate, isn't it, really? You can't really prepare for a random injury out of nowhere. It wasn't even flagged or anything, was he? So there's just nothing you can do about it, really. It's just unlucky.
Boona, I've just actually realised in your team, did you not think about potentially actually having an Iheanacho in your team ahead of Ings? and getting rid of Madison.
I did, but just something about Madison. I think he's due an assist or something. Iheanacho, yeah, I did have him in my draft, but triple Leicester attack without Vardy and Ndidi, I'm not too sure about. That's why I avoided it.
The Don, if it wasn't for his free hit, we'd have only had 6 players playing. Pseudo Geek, is Vardy injured or is it a fallout with Rodgers? I believe it's a calf injury, apparently. Is that right,
Is it
guys?
calf, is it?
That's what quite a lot of people have actually said that. So that's been the most common theme, other than the toothache. It's been the most common theme. It was a calf injury. So yeah.
That past hour was unreal, wasn't it? Honestly, I'll tell you a story. I was at the gym. I was on the treadmill and I put the speed down to like 1 kilometer and I put the incline all the way down just so I could literally be walking and sorting my team out. My head was all over the place. I was spinning, mate. I tell you.
I'll just quickly make this point because it does involve you, Boona, and I'll just get on to that because I always find it very interesting with the statement that you've just made there. But John Harris, to be fair, it looks a great. This is specifically Boona's team. It looks a great team. If it doesn't score great though, it could be bad news for your rivalry with Davy P and Brew, Boona.
I mean, # play your own game is exactly what I'm doing. Let them do them. I don't think their teams look too strong this week, especially Davies. I'm interested. When's the game going to upload? I want to see Davies' team. I want to see if he's taking.
I'm going to try and stay live for as long as possible, to be honest with you. So I'd like to think the game will be updated when I am.
I'll tell you what, it's going to make this rivalry even more interesting now.
Yeah.
Wondering if he did that. Well. Hello, who's that? Do they want to be part of the show? FPL Maestro, I did Traore and Grealish to Fernandez and Perez for a -4. Again, I think they're pretty solid moves. In fact, Abuna, the fact that Traore played on Thursday evening, yesterday, basically, it looks like he won't be starting against you lot.
I don't think he will now, and David P's got him, so he's already down to 10 men. He's also got Hayden, so that's 9 men. So, I think my free hit team should absolutely obliterate him, but we'll
That's
see.
if he hasn't done a -8. He may have done a -4 and -8.
No, you require a bit of bottle for that, Stephen. Let's remember that.
So another bit of breaking news from Padraig Donnelly. Leroy Sané is starting for City under-23s. I'm assuming that's tonight. Certainly somebody to be keeping an eye on. That would be absolutely fascinating to see if that's the case in point. There was something I was going to say, and FPL Anderson, thank you for this donation here. Tonight's drama on Elite FPL deserves this. You call that drama? Flipping a coin, dropping it on the floor. That ain't drama, my friend. That's and there it is. Just thank you. Really do appreciate the. Really do appreciate that. All too close, Steve. Do you fancy keeping the stream going for Leicester game 2? Not particularly, no. Boona, nice comment there. No, what I wanted to ask you, Boona, was this. How do you find listening to a stream live when, for example, being at the gym? Because I've only done it very, very occasionally with Planet FPL, like driving my car, and I always just find it fascinating when you're kind of almost part of something that's live at the same time.
Yeah, it's very interesting, mate. It makes time go really quick as well. That's what I really enjoy about it, especially when I'm listening to things back. And that's why sometimes when I'm at the gym, I say to the guys, let's get into Hangouts, because it makes cardio go especially quick.
No, I completely agree. It's certainly when I remember the game week 1 when I was on my way back home from work and trying to listen to the stream, but the internet, of course, was cutting out. But every time I was able to join in, it's just absolutely fantastic. And Charlie, how often have you listened to our shows when, for example, we're live and you're doing something which isn't, for example, lying in your bed listening in or whatever you're doing? Have you ever been out and about?
Yeah, I've done it a few times. I've done it on holiday during the summer. When I was away and I was at the bar and you lot were live when I first come in with the show. I think it was the first stream, and a few more as well I listened to on holiday. Yeah, but yeah, like Boona says, it does like make things go quicker, time go quicker, you know?
I tell you what, I was rushing about to do my free hit. I almost forgot to put a sub goalkeeper on my bench. I had to quickly juggle things about and put McCarthy on there just in case. I tell you. I just got a feeling Newcastle are going to hold out for a clean sheet at home. They can be stubborn when they want. I've got a gut feeling. Yeah, I really wanted to put Cher in there as well for his attacking threat, but you guys said unanimously Alonso. So let's see. If he doesn't play, then Cher comes on. Can't see Alonso coming on for a cameo.
Mm.
Oh, man, I can't believe I've got Giroud in my team. What?
I'll tell you what, though, Boona, that team does actually look really good for this game week. That's probably the best free hit you could have come up with, I'd say.
Cheers, man.
Yeah,
no worries.
Cheers, John. I just stupidly muted myself. I wasn't really speaking much there. Thankfully, it was mainly Boona. But no, like I said, Boona, I think your free hit's absolutely a fantastic there. And the Don, I actually kind of agree with you. I can only listen to music in the gym rather than listen to a podcast. It depends what I'm doing. If I'm just doing cardio or just some basic maintenance work, I only do podcasts. But if I'm having to do some actually heavy lifting, it has to be death metal. Fernandez, Vardy has been trolling me for 5 years now. I am a shell of the man I once was. Yeah, it's... I don't blame you. And FPL Fozzie making the point, I listen to the stream back at the gym. Yeah, whenever I do listen to the streams back for research purposes, I do normally do it at work because I've got time in the morning where I'm able to actually listen to it. But Sean Simon did Vardy and Grealish to Fernandez and Calvert-Lewin. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Also close. I listen back to the stream on my daily commute. I drive over 200 miles a day. Bloody hell.
Wow.
Well, you don't need to go into specific details, Autocloser, but when you say 200 miles a day, do you mean 100 miles to your destination, 100 miles back? What specifically do you mean by that? Because I'd be very interested to know exactly.
That's mad.
Yeah. FPL 442. I might re-listen to a stream in the morning. Might help me
Steve,
put my deadlift up.
Sorry, mate. Sorry to interrupt you. Is Jason streaming during the game at all?
No, due to basically Jason was coming late back from work and he's a bit ill as well. So unfortunately, he's unfortunate he won't be able to stream tonight. I did say that I'll do an hour show and then he can take over at 8, but he's a bit ill at the moment, so we wish him all the best. But he is definitely going to be doing FPL live tomorrow for definite.
No, I'm gonna get off. Just a heads up, if anyone, when you do end the stream, if anyone's up for a hangouts, during the game, we'll all be in there.
Oh yes, of course, yes, yeah, absolutely. I'll advertise that. Cheers, Boona.
Cheers, bud. Bye.
There we are. There's Boona.
See you later, Boona.
Like I said, there's his what do you call it? Team up, or the free hit team up on screen. And Autocloser just making the point: 100 miles to destination and 100 miles back. I listen between 4 and 6 o'clock. So basically, yeah, you're exactly the same as me, Autocloser. I actually listened to the game back. I listened to the stream back myself during those particular times as well. Usually when I'm travelling to work, at work, and then it's all finished. Tobias saying, "Can you please cover the Leicester game?" What time's it going to finish? 10 o'clock.
Probably 10, yeah.
It's not really of interest to me, to be honest with you. I know that sounds really selfish, but it just has no interest for me whatsoever to cover it. I know that sounds really selfish, but what I can do is I can wait for the game to update, and if anybody lets me know when it does update, please let me know, because I'll be there. But so there, it could be going on. But yeah, show me the money. This game will update at 7:30. At 8 o'clock, basically 7:58. Of course it bloody will. That's of course, yes. Antonio Roja is saying 100 miles, that's longer than my country. Yeah, I think that. Autocloser, can you just tell us where you specifically commute from? Like just a general town to town or city to city? Because I would be very, very interested to know. Lewis, your thoughts on tonight's game? Myself and Charlie think it's going to be pretty tight.
I'm it's obviously FPL bias because I'm starting triple Leicester with this transfer I've just done, Martial to Maddison. But just because I've got triple Leicester, I'm going to go with a 5-0 Leicester.
5-0 Leicester.
Listen, Norwich have been battered at home like that before, though. I remember it was Villa ages ago, but they're not susceptible to get battered a bit. So, yeah, I'm going to go for it.
Did you post your team in the team screenshots, Lewis? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I did, and that was with Martial, but I did a last-second transfer to Maddison.
Are you able to re-put the... Oh, no, you can't, can you?
No, probably not.
All right, here we go. Right, I'll just bring up the team now. So, that team up on screen now. So, Martial is Maddison instead.
Yeah.
So, I'll ask you the question I asked Boona. Could you not have done a Aubameyang to Iheanacho, for example, or did you not want to risk that?
Yeah, I could have, 100%, but I'm set on keeping a Aubameyang, to be honest. And if I've got an injured player in my team, I'd rather focus on that first instead of getting someone that I know is going to be fit for future game weeks and things like that.
Auto Closer says he travels from Belfast to Dublin. Wow. Bruno saying 4-1 to Leicester. Yes, very, very, very interesting score prediction there. Just to let you know, I don't know if you're aware or not. Bloody hell! Exception. This connects you, Charlie, in a way. Exception Gaming. I commute from Plymouth to Bristol on a daily basis. Bloody hell, mate. That's what?
Plymouth to Bristol. That's like
that's got to be
2
2.5
hours.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depending on how quick you're going. Wow.
Yeah.
That's one hell of a journey because I used to make that journey all the time. Not Plymouth, but nearby. So let's just say the east coast of Devon. I would travel on a semi-regular basis because a lot of gigs happen in Bristol, so that would happen quite a lot. Lewis, just to let you know, Show Me the Mane has apparently he's captain Iheanacho tonight.
Oh, really?
And he's benched Salah.
Well, benching Salah is obviously Maverick, but Captain Iheanacho, I mean, every time he plays, he gets attacking returns, man. Literally, coming off as a sub, I remember he got a goal and assist to win me a 300 quid bet a bit ago against, who was it, Everton, I think. They won 2-1 at the death.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, every time he seems to get minutes, he seems to get returns, so could pay off.
Bruno here saying, he's specifically asking me, but asked obviously the three of us, who do we all support? I support Burnley. Charlie?
Bristol Rovers in League One.
Forgot your name then. Lewis?
I'm a United fan.
And we'll get your predictions on Brighton versus Crystal Palace. I went with a dire 1-1. Charlie?
Well, I did say either 0-0 or 1-0 either way, but I'm going to say 2-0 with Trossard to score 2 because he's coming off my bench.
and how about you, Lewis?
I'm going to go for a drab 1-1 as well.
Yeah. Evening, Josh Thacker. Welcome. Exception Gaming is saying that with perfect traffic, it takes 2 hours. It's very, very, very rare that you're going to get perfect traffic. Because, he's saying that normally it's about 2.5 to 3 hours. Mate, that is awful. That is absolutely awful. Our man Dylan, so one of your rivals, Charlie, he's posted his team in team screenshots. So you'll be able to find out what your rival has done before the game updates. So there it is up on screen. It's Nick Pope, Alexander Arnold, Bowley, Saez, Lascelles, Fernandez, Mane's, Captain Salah, Mount, Ings and Jimenez. Oh man, if you want to tell us who you what transfers you benched and everything or you did, that'd be interesting. Anurag is replying to Show Me the Mane. You bench Salah. What? You have Man City, Arsenal. Yeah. No. He doesn't, Anurag. He genuinely does have a full 11 if he was. And Show Me the Mane's defence. I benched him because he is awful away from home and I expect him to do nothing against Watford. Charlie, immediately your thoughts on that response?
That's very, very ballsy. Very ballsy. Considering his record and his form at the moment. I know his away form's not that good, but he's on such good form at the moment. Yeah, it's crazy, but usually it works for him, so you never know.
Bruno is saying he's a Brighton fan and he's going to the game. He's going 2-0 to Brighton. Murray and your mate Trossard to get the
please
goals.
Trossard.
Our man Dylan said that his transfer, Charlie, was Mason Mount in for Grealish.
Yeah, it's a good one. I think he's one of their main creative players, Mount. So, yeah, it could be good against the Bournemouth team, and then their fixtures are pretty decent as well.
Jim Parry, I mean, I'd advise you to maybe... in fact, I may do it for you, actually, but... I'm going to remove that because it's got personal information. Jim Parry, I would avoid putting personal information up, mate, because... certain person has had some bad experience with that. So, but basically, I appreciate the fact that you do it. He said he's occasionally doing a 260-mile journey himself. Wow, that's mad. It's 9:36. Is the game updated? Do we know?
No, I think it updates at 1:45 every time. It did last game week anyway, I remember.
Right, okay, so we've got about 10 minutes or so, just 10 minutes left or so to go. That's okay, not a problem at all. If Iheanacho was to get a good score tonight, guys, is he a potential person to bring in?
No, I wouldn't say so because...
sorry, I should clarify that. But if Vardy is out for, let's just say, 2 to 3 weeks...
Well, possibly then. Honestly, it really could be an option. It depends how Leicester look as a team, I think. If Leicester aren't creating a lot of chances and they look pretty poor, then I wouldn't be bringing him in. But if they look back on form, then definitely it could be someone to consider because he's really cheap as well.
Yeah, he's 5.6,
5.8, something like that.
Yeah. Charlie, your thoughts? If Iheanacho was just to get a goal tonight and Vardy was confirmed out for a couple of weeks, is he an option?
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously they've got good fixtures as well. Yeah, definitely. If he's out for 3 weeks or more, then I'd say he's a good pick. I think if he's out for 2 weeks, I wouldn't bring him in. But if it was maybe over 3, then yeah, possibly.
Jash, if you post your wildcard team in the team screenshots, if you've got it on your phone and you can post it in the team screenshots, please do. He's done his wildcard and he wants us to look over it. And he's 5.7 in Iheanacho and he's just brought him in. So and Robert Dinsmore, he's classified as a forward. So he is actually a forward. If Leicester could beat Southampton once 9-0, they can beat Norwich. Well, they can certainly beat Norwich, but I just think there's a lot of people that seem to think that it's going to be an absolute battering, but I don't think it will be. I really do think it's going to be a pretty low-scoring game tonight because despite the fact that Norwich have got 2 of their first-team defenders out, it's in front of their home crowd. I don't get me wrong. I think there's a very high chance of Leicester winning, but it's not going to be like 3, 4, 5. It's going to be like Charlie said, 2-1, something like that. Here's Chelsea Flyers team up on screen. We have got. Let's just quickly put that up on screen. There we are. We have got Matt Ryan, Saez, Alexander-Arnold, Dunk, Barnes, Perez, Salah captain, Fernandez, Jimenez, Ings, Calvert-Lewin. He did Noble and Snodgrass to Barnes and Perez. What do you think about that, Lewis? Noble and Snodgrass to Barnes and Perez.
Yeah, brilliant transfers. There's not for the price range. There's not really anything else you can do for that. Really, yeah, perfect transfers. Especially if you're going to be keeping them for long term. Brilliant.
No, absolutely. Charlie, your thoughts on Perez? He's a player that seems to just turn up and get a double-digit haul out of nowhere. Would he be, once again, someone to maybe consider, or do you think that, no, he's too risky as a rotation risk?
Yeah, I think it sort of depends if you want to keep hold of him, because like you said, he when he does haul, he usually does get double-digit returns, but it's when he's going to haul. So you've got to have him at like the right time. Otherwise, he's just another one of those annoying players to have in FPL, really.
Godwin Affer is saying that he may take a hit on a Garlo if Vardy is out for a couple of weeks. Obviously, Lewis, let's talk about Manchester United last night. Did you watch the game?
No, I watched the first half.
Okay.
But as soon as they got a red card, I turned it off because I knew we were going to batter him. So it wasn't even in question that we were going to win at that point. They got a red card really early on.
That's right. Your thoughts on that potential transfer, Garlo in for Vardy if he's confirmed out for a couple of weeks? And do you think Garlo will start?
No, I don't. Well, it depends on how long Martial's out for. I'm still not 100% certain that he's out. I reckon he could make an appearance, whether he's on the bench or he starts or whatever. I'm just not sure about Agarlo, to be honest. He did all right against Club Brugge last night. Pretty sure he got a goal and an assist, something like that. But I don't know. It's whether you want to be risky or not, really. He's definitely not a safe option. That's for 100% sure. He's definitely a risky differential.
Jason, I don't know if you're aware or not, but Jason captain. Well, he better have done. Else, all you guys on YouTube, you have every right to slaughter him if you didn't. He went with Fernandez as captain.
Decent.
Do you think he's going to do well against Everton? I mean, Charlie, it's going to be a very tough game for United.
Yeah, I think I said the other day, I think it'd be 2-2, but Fernandez just looks so good. I watched just before Club Brugge got a man sent off, like everything's going through him. Like the pass he did for Agallo's goal, the pass he flicked it over to Mata. Like the pass was quality. He's just everything's going through him. He's on set pieces. He could easily get another double-digit haul, knowing Jason, to be honest, and how good Fernandez actually is. He's so good.
100%. Just to reiterate the point you made then, everything goes through him, literally. He's the centrepiece to this United squad now. And I think he can return in any game, any fixture. And if I had money in the bank to get Fernandez in for Martial, I would have done it. But I didn't have anything in the bank. So I couldn't do the transfer. So yeah, I think Fernandez is a great pick. Captaincy shout, I'm not so sure on, but I think he can haul against anyone. Especially because he's on penalties, we always get a lot of pens. He's on set pieces. I think he's a brilliant asset to have.
A question that I was asked by somebody, and I apologise who it was. They were asking me specifically about if it becomes double game week 29. I'm going to kind of slightly change the question. If there was a double game week 29, then it involves what do you call it? And it involved Man City and Arsenal. What assets would you actually get from those two teams? Because I was thinking about this. I mean, Arsenal are absolutely useless, and Man City are just such rotation. It's obviously Kevin De Bruyne, but who else would you get? I'm thinking Edison, maybe Mendy, Jesus is maybe more of a punt. Would you go with Aguero? Would you go with one of the midfield? I mean, Aubameyang, Pepe. Who would you go with for the double game week if that was announced?
Yeah, I think I've already got Aubameyang, so if there's a double game week, I'm 100% keeping him in for that. I think on the Arsenal side of things, if you want a mad differential, I think Pepe could be a decent shout if the fixtures are good for Arsenal during the double. I think Aubameyang is just a good player to have anyway, if there was a double. City-wise, I'm pretty sure they've got United, and it's Arsenal or Chelsea in the double. So not easy fixtures at all. And by the way, the game's just updated there.
Yes, I've just seen.
And yeah, they're definitely not easy fixtures for City. So I wouldn't be tripling up. It's not worth blowing your team up to get triple City in or triple Arsenal in, I don't think, to be honest. I think it's worth maybe just having De Bruyne and Aubameyang, just the two focal points for both teams.
And you, Charlie, is there anybody that you'd consider for definite to be bringing in for a double game week?
I'm not too sure. Probably Aubameyang. I'll do Aubameyang to Vardy. and then I'd have to downgrade. I don't know. It's quite hard because I've kept hold of De Bruyne. I'd probably just have Aubameyang and De Bruyne, maybe downgrade Hayden and get Saka if he's still playing. Maybe. I'm not sure. Because they're all, like, even Arsenal, you can't trust, Arteta. Because remember that Burnley game where Pepe just scored and then he drops Pepe for Burnley. It's just, it's quite hard. Maybe 2 players, that's it. 3 at the push.
Just a quick question there. The Don Stever, can you see Burnley scoring against Newcastle? Yes, I can, but it is going to be very, 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 very difficult indeed. Charlie, again, I've got some interesting news for you. Up on screen right now is number 1 in our Cash Mini League. It's Andrew Fong, and guess what he's done? He's hit his free hit.
Oh, he's done a free hit as well, has he? And he's got Martial.
Yeah.
In a free hit.
So
He's probably changed it by now, hasn't he?
No, this is the game
Martial.
updated. This is it.
Oh, really?
This is it.
And he's got Vardy.
Oh, but he's in Australia though. He's in Australia.
Oh no.
Well, that's good. That's good for the rivals then.
So for people listening on audio, this is Andrew Fong. He's number 1 in our Cash Mini League. He's 2,600th in the world. He's played his free hit, just like Boona. And this is his team in full. Patrizio, Robertson, Alexander... Oh, he's going with double Liverpool defence. Robertson, Alexander-Arnold, Pereira. Martial, Salah captain, Maddison, Fernandez, Jimenez, Vardy, Ings. On his bench, thankfully, he's gone with... playing players. I reckon it would be Saïs and Jorginho, if anything, coming on for Martial and Vardy. But, wow. It looks like that's completely backfired for Andrew Fong, I'm afraid. Ouch. We've seen our man Dylan's. Let's see 3rd place Juggernauts. Let's see what he's done. Oh, he has. He's done a -8, Charlie.
He's done a... Oh, that's even better.
He's still got Martial in the team. And he's got Traore in the team. And he's got no playing players on the bench.
That's good then.
So his transfers were Hayden, Calvert-Lewin and Abraham. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
He took out Calvert-Lewin.
Hold on. Hold on. He did a -4 to take out Hayden and Calvert-Lewin for Abraham and Maddison. He's clearly...
Oh no.
Hold on. He's heard the news clearly that Abraham got injured, so he took out Abraham and brought in Shane Long.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is somebody that's 4,700th in the world.
That is crazy.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
And remember, he's got Martial and Traore in his team. He's captain Salah. He's got his team in full. I mean, well, he may not even have... He's got Tanganga. So we've got McCarthy, Doherty, Alexander-Arnold, Tanganga, Traore, Martial, Salah, Maddison, Firmino, Ings and Long.
And what about the bench, did you say?
It is Lundstrom, Mahrez and Bellerin.
Oh my god. So basically Tanganga might not even play and Traore will probably come off the bench for a 1-pointer.
And Martial.
Oh my god.
Hey, this is why you don't do really transfers, lads.
Exactly.
That's a prime example.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what, though? I wouldn't be surprised if Martial and Traore started, though. In Traore's case, Jota can easily just be played out on the left, and Traore can just get a start. He probably won't, but I really wouldn't be surprised if he did start. As for Martial, I all said they were doing a late fitness check, per what someone sent me on Twitter. So I don't know. They're not confirmed out by any means, and it's not like they can't get anything off the bench either. So he might not be as effed as we think.
4th place, Mr. Anderson. He did one transfer, which was Reece James in for Lundstrom. But he's captain Mane, Charlie.
Yeah, fair play. Could be good, Manny.
Let's see what Sultan Saeed did, because he was. Let's just see what Sultan Saeed did. He's only done the one transfer, and he's just stuck with it, Charlie. He's gone with a 4-3-3. Well, Doherty, Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, Soyuncu, he's starting Cantwell tonight ahead of Traore. Fernandez, Salah captain, he had to do that, and then Ings, Jimenez, and Vardy. Vardy. So
He's got Vardy as well. Yeah.
So Traore is going to come in for Vardy.
Yeah. I just hope Trossard does well, because a lot of people have got Traore first sub at the moment, so hopefully Trossard differential can pay off.
Charlie, this will interest you again. Peppa Pig, Austin Edwards, who's 5th.
Yeah.
He's done a -4, but he's captain Trent.
And he's got Digne, who is not. He's unfit. He's not available.
He for the -4, he took out Mahrez and Martial and brought in Barnes and Maddison. Wow.
Yeah, that's decent transfers. But yeah, I've seen Luca Digne. He's training on his own at the minute and is still not fit. So he won't be playing, so he'll have Hanley off the bench.
So Digne, Traore are the risks in his team, and he's got only Hanley as a bench. And he's got with Trent as cap. Lewis, your thoughts on people captaining Trent?
I think it's an amazing option, honestly. He hasn't blanked since about game week 13 in the game that he started. So it's... When we're talking about safety, everyone had said Salah. But if you're thinking blank-wise and most consistent, Trent's actually the best captaincy option in that regard.
Okay, so it's actually since game week... Right, so since game week 17, Trent has brought in a minimum of 5 points. So since game week 17, which was how ironic is this? Watford at home, 6 points. And then he's got 24, 8, 6, 6, 10, 5, 7, 6, 7, 10.
But the thing is, the game that he blanked in before that, he didn't even start. So it's actually longer than that he's been on the streak for.
Ah, yes. So game week 15, actually.
Yeah,
so game week 15
crazy.
He did start and he got 3 points. Prior to that, it was Brighton where he got 10 points. So yeah, you are actually right. Yeah, wow. What I can say, Austin Edwards, good luck with.
Oh yeah, Steve-o, I was going to quickly say something. Show me the man. He's done a -8.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, if you go to his team and look, he's going to be getting Salah off the bench because he's got Digne. So that's why he benched him, obviously, because he knew Digne ain't going to play.
Ooh, so let's just see the transfers he's done. Right, so this is the -8. So Hanley, Aguero, Vardy out for Pereira, Vardy. Oh, he brought in Vardy. But then he took out Vardy and brought in Iheanacho. But he captained him. So... What the... And you think Dean is definitely not going to start?
Yeah, I don't think he'll start. There's been a lot of... I was watching the Fantasy Football Scout.
What?
No, that was earlier on at like half past 3. But yeah, they was on about that. Obviously, he's got a calf problem, I think, or something like that, and he won't be playing again because he's not match fit.
Oh, you just know what's going to happen, don't you? Salah's going to turn up with a hat trick or something like that. So you just bloody know it. So show me the Mane's luck will come. I'll tell you which team I do want to look at is Block FPL. I'll be very interested because Block FPL has been doing so well of late. Yeah. He's been flying up the table and he has gone and captained. Yeah, he's captained Salah. If Martial doesn't play, Noble's going to come on. In fact, Vardy isn't playing for definite, so Noble's going to come on for Vardy, and then he's got Saïs potentially going to come on for Martial. So nothing really of interest there regarding Block's team. I did think he was going to captain Trent or Van Dijk, though. I don't know if he was being a joking or, but I didn't realise Ray Joyce is doing really well. Bloody hell. Where's Ray come from? And he's captain Salah. My goodness. He's got a full 11 and he's got St. Maximum in his team. But Martial may not start. And Martin Kelly, Charlie, does he play for Crystal Palace still, or is
No.
Joe Ward?
He's lost his place.
Ward's back, and plus Rikel, he didn't start last week, so he might not play.
Oh, so there's a potential serious rotation risk with him. Obviously, Boona is somebody that wants to see how Davy P has done. Do you know where he is in the league?
He is 38th.
Oh, is he that low?
Yeah.
So he's closer to me than he is Boona. And he did a minus. He's done a -4. Oh, and he bottled it. He's gone with Salah, captain.
Yeah, he bottled it there.
Oh.
I knew he'd bottle it. Just like Boona said that he'd bottle it.
Oh, Boona. Davy P bottled it. He's gone with a 5-3-2. He's done a -4. Let's just quickly see what the -4 was. I'm sure it was to bring in Harvey Barnes, which it was. So Henderson, Van Dijk, that's right, and Grealish out for Pope, Robertson, and Barnes. So he actually did the -4. But Boona was saying that he doesn't think certain players are going to play. So, for example, Traore doesn't think Traore is going to start, but the rest of the team should. But he bottled it. Oh, interested to hear why he went with Salah. I wonder if he was persuaded by the fact that I was going to be doing it, and he actually said that he's going to change it because I was captaining Trent. Could you imagine that? That would be really, really funny if that was the case. I'll tell you whose team I want to look at. It's Kev, Statman's. Let's just see what... it'd be interesting to see what Dan did, actually. Oh, they're right. Now, let's just check Statman's first. Let's just see what he did. He's done one transfer. And he captained Salah. And he's only playing with 10 players. So he's kept Aubameyang. He's got no one on the bench. That's a strange decision, Kev. Very strange. So let's just quickly see what Dan did, because it's always interesting to find out what Dan's actually done. But just a quick reminder, everybody, I probably am going to be going off air in a minute, but there will be a load of people in the Hangouts. So if you want to come into the Hangouts and speak with various members of the community during the game between Norwich and Leicester, by all means, crack on, because it's always a good live. Charlie, will you be going in there?
Say that again. Sorry, you cut.
The Hangouts. Will you be going in the Hangouts when?
Yeah,
when
I'll. Yeah.
Dan. Ouch. So Dan's team, he got rid of Mahrez and Greenwood, brought in Harvey Barnes and Vardy. His curse continues. Every player Dan brings in, it falls flat on its face. And he's only got 9 players playing this game. He's got officially 9 players, and he's got Traore and Kelly in his team as well.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Dan. That was...
Oh no.
Merv Duran. This stream is so good it's disgusting. That was me on Twitter, by the way. Oh, cheers, dude. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Where are we here? Yeah, Josh Thacker wants us to review his wildcard team. So we'll finish on that. We'll just quickly finish on that, shall we? And Jash, where is your team? Please don't tell you put it in rate my team, because I don't want that area to be bombarded with stuff that we don't really look at. Like, here we are. Right. So I'm just doing this as a one-off today. Right, here we go. And it's big as well. So this is Jash Thacker's Wildcard team, everybody. I can bring it up on screen now. So Charlie and Lewis, listen up. So this is a wildcard team. Dubravka, McCarthy as his 2 goalkeepers. Then he's got Pereira, Doherty, James, Alexander-Arnold and Williams. A midfield of Fernandez, Mane, and he's captained him, Salah, St. Maximum, Zaha, Jota, Iheanacho and Shane Long. My immediate thoughts is you seem like you've picked it for this game week only.
I know, that's not a wildcard team, is it? Is it not? Should it hit the free hit button by accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like he spent a lot of money in defence, and he's got cheap.
Yeah, that sounds like he's got about 15 million in the bank.
Jash. Unfortunately, I always rate teams out of 15. So what players that I would take out of the 15, and I'm looking at this immediately, and I'm gonna have to give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 6 out of 15. The players that I would have would be Doherty, Trent, Fernandez, Mane, Salah, Jota.
Yeah, I'm exact same as you. That's exactly what I'd have as well.
Charlie?
Yeah, I'd probably have the same, to be honest.
The St. Maximum and Zaha picks are quite extraordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both like.
It just
Maximum is like, what has he got? Like 1 goal and 2 assists this season. Zaha's got
just Newcastle and Palace attack. It just
yeah, they're terrible.
I don't know.
Like they're both the bottom 3 or bottom 4.
It just doesn't seem like a wild card.
No, I don't.
I think he's lying.
I think he's lying. No. That'll be his team, my friend. That will be his team. So
Wow.
there we have it, buddy.
I'll tell you what, though, I think we're being a bit harsh. I do like some of the picks in there. Iheanacho pick, that could pay off if Vardy's out long term.
For a game week team, it seems perfect.
Yeah. Even long term, like we said before, Iheanacho could become a decent little option. Jota, I mean, he's very explosive when he gets returns. Bulls have got brilliant fixtures. Long-term player as well. I think the standout just wow picks are just St. Maximin and Zaha, really.
Yeah.
Those are just the dodgy ones for me. Other than that, it's not too bad.
No,
Reece James as well. I wouldn't be going with Reece James, Chelsea defence. I think that's an avoid. But apart from that, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I completely agree. Oh, blimey. God, do you want to hear something mental?
Yes.
So, last week before the game updated, he was 12,000th. He's now, so you may be able to relate with this, Lewis. He's now 50,000th. So this is his wildcard team at 50,000th.
Ah, exact same overall as me, actually. So if my rivals are bringing in St. Maximin and Zaha, I should be all right for a couple of green arrows, I think.
So, what do you think about that, Charlie, now knowing what you know?
Yeah, that's pretty mad, isn't it? Yeah, it's just crazy to think that he's bought in St. Maximum and Zaha. That's just out there.
Do you reckon Paulie may have had some form of influence with him being a Zaha fanboy? I mean...
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, I don't even think Paulie's got him in his team anymore. I think even Paulie shipped him out. So
oh,
yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he really?
I think so.
Just to end it off, if you want, Steve, I'd like you to have a look at my team. It's in the team screenshots now.
Well, actually,
my team for next game week.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to look at Anurag's though, because bloody hell, Anurag, you're doing absolutely exceptionally well. Anurag's team is up on screen at the moment. He's 19,000th. He's captain Salah. He did a -8 this week. Let's just quickly see what he did for that -8. Hudson-Odoi, Vardy, Lundstrom out for Richarlison, Greenwood and Pereira And to be fair, I don't know what he seems to know. I don't know if it's a time difference, but yeah, I think it must be a time difference. He must have done this move, very last minute decision by getting rid of Vardy for Greenwood. He's gone with Salah captaincy. It looks, to be fair, Anurag, it looks about as standard as it can get, really. The Digne news isn't looking good. So you're going to have only 10 players playing. Do you think Greenwood's going to start, though, Lewis?
Yeah, I think so. It just, well, I don't know. I've said this before. All just doesn't like him. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know what the relationship is there, but he should be starting. If Martial's out, he should be starting. He's the second best option that we've got behind Martial to play that number 9 role. He should be getting a game.
And number 1 in our Kashmir League, who is overall rank of 100. It's hilarious when you read this. 186th. And he's captain Salah. He did a -4 as well. And and that's it. So you want me to just quickly look at your team for next week? We're going to pretty much have a week of talking about it, but just for conversation purposes, what do you want to specifically talk about your team?
It's just the benching headache that I've got. If you look at everyone's fixtures, I don't know. I don't know what I should be doing here, really.
Let's just quickly bring it up because I'm in the wrong area. So you put it in team screenshots. There we are. Lewis Kirkby. Let's put it up on screen right now. So this is for next week. And I see what you mean there.
If let's say Traore starts tomorrow, then I don't know what to do.
Bench boost?
I've used it. Yeah, I've used it. I got 17 points out of it, which is all right, to be fair.
Oh, that's very good. Yeah, that's
Yeah. 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 Let's say Madison and let's say Leicester as a whole do well tonight, and Traore starts as well. Do you reckon I should play Traore and swap one of the Leicester mids out?
Yeah, probably. I'd say maybe.
That's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
Another thing as well. Everyone's got a home game and away game at the same time in my team. Pretty much my entire 11, besides Lascelles, has got a home and away game at the exact same time as each other, which is a pretty cool little fact.
Yeah. Wow. And of course,
But my. Sorry, carry on.
You've got to remember as well. There's a chance that there could be a double game week announced for Man City and Arsenal.
Sheffield United are going to get one as well at some point. So my team's looking pretty good as of yet. But just for next game week, I'm just looking at all my team's fixtures, and they've all got a home game as well. I should be looking at 100 points plus at least.
I'm sorry to say this, but there are so many people that think. I mean, Charlie, you're one of them. We all think that, that we expect to get X amount of points, but it never, ever.
No.
Yeah. I remember I had a situation similar to this earlier in the season where all my players had a brilliant fixture, and they just all blanked, and I got about 31 points, and I was like, what has just happened? But yeah.
It's extremely unlucky, unfortunately. 100-point score lines are very, very rare indeed.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be, even though people playing at home, i.e. Aubameyang at home to West Ham, you'd expect him to be getting a hat-trick. It just won't happen. Who else is decent you got in your team? Ings at home to Newcastle. Newcastle are terrible away. Southampton, ironically, are terrible at home. Marley and Salah at home to Bournemouth. Well, Salah's history versus Bournemouth is excellent.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But we can only find out till next week what's going on with the double game with Lewis, because everything could actually change. So yeah, there we are. I think I'm going to call it a night. Like I always do with my guests, I always give them their final say, because it's always of interest. So, Lewis, have you got any final thoughts before we let you go?
Final thoughts are, if you haven't already, like the stream. 100 people watching the stream, only 66 likes. Come on, we can get a couple more than that. As well, if you haven't already voted for Elite FPL for the FCAs, I'd advise doing that. They 100% deserve it. Absolute brilliant content, day in, day out, every stream, brilliant entertainment. If you enjoy the content, it's definitely worth putting the extra time into support.
Yeah, and I can never ever find on Twitter. It's ridiculous. You type in the actual what do you call it, feed, and it never ever comes up. It's absolutely infuriating. But I do genuinely, I do appreciate the kind words. I think that what a lot of people have been saying about the show. To be honest with you, I completely air that opinion. I really do. I think that we do bring something unique to the table, and the amount of streams alone that me and Jason do. In fact, there it is there. I can bring it up there now. The amount of streams that we do deserves at least a nomination. And I don't know if you're aware or not, but yeah, it's only 2 weeks to go until the actual voting is announced. Lewis.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm pretty sure you put a tweet out about it before. Well, either you or Jason did on the Twitter. So, yeah, it's exciting, man. And I hope you get a nomination.
So do we. I can assure you now, it would be fantastic if we got an invite to the show itself. Lewis, I'm sure you'll be on tomorrow at some point, so we'll
I will
say
be.
la vie. And are you going to be going in Hangouts?
Yeah, probably.
There we are. Enjoy the game.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Lewis. Charlie, yeah, exactly the same for you. Any final thoughts before we say goodbye?
Yeah, like Lewis said, make sure you like it if you enjoyed it. Quality community, always quality content. And yeah, thanks for having me on. And don't forget, everyone, to make sure you look out for the voting for the content awards, and hopefully get Elite FPL to the final stages. That'll be quality.
Yeah, and you are part of one of the regular contributors like Lewis and various others. So and there's lots that I can name check, but you all know who you are. So Charlie, cheers, dude. Enjoy the game.
Cheers, Steve. See you later, mate.
There's Charlie One Rovers Vlogs, as he's known in. No, he's not. He's known as FPL Chris Packet at the moment. Anurag, in answer to your question, I think it's going to be a pretty boring game week again. I think it's going to be an overall average score of about 45-55, between that 45-55 points. I really do think that. I think it's going to be absolutely not that great whatsoever. Yes, so on that final note, we have been going on. It's usually the deadline hour, but in my case, it's now gone on for an extra hour and 18 minutes over what we normally do. Cheers, Gav D. Of all the channels I have watched, this is the best. The content, fun, and in community engagement. That's the key line there. It's the community engagement. It's something which I've been pressing for years, shall we say. The community engagement, and I'm so happy that myself and Jason do bring that to you guys. I really do. So yeah, let's just quickly bring up on Twitter now what's going on in the Norwich Leicester game. It is still 0-0 after 10 minutes or so. Nothing of interest. I don't think it's actually happened. I believe Leicester have had one shot on goal. Am I allowed to put that up on screen? I'll probably get banned from Leicester now. But yes, if you all want to join in on Hangouts, everybody's going to be there talking about the match. So if you are part of the Discord, get into the Hangouts and you'll be able to talk to various members of the community. Cheers, Lewis, for the kind sentiments there. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you could go on for hours. Try chatting like this for hours. It does dry the throat. So yes, other than that, everybody, I am going to do the admin now. If you have enjoyed the show today, just simply hit the like button. Do it now. It does help promote the video. If you are completely brand new around here, if you enjoyed this evening's stream, and more importantly, you enjoy what myself and Jason bring to you guys, then just simply hit the subscribe button. Other than that, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Elite FPL. Discord, of course, the link is in the description. And of course, the Elite FPL app is available to download on Google Store, which is where you can find everything to do with Elite FPL all in one place, including the SoundCloud audio will now be available. All Jason has to do is just upload the audio file, basically, is my understanding. Now, tomorrow, I've got some... So anybody listening now, you've got a bit of an exclusive. Yes, tomorrow evening, I'll be doing a late night stream. Yes, it's not, I repeat, not a match of the day challenge, so to speak. So tomorrow afternoon, Jason is going to be doing FPL Live, Saturday FPL Live, covering all the 3 PM kickoffs. But I, at some point in the evening, I'm going to be doing the match of the day challenge, in a sense of I'm going to be coming home after a gig. I'm just going to be turning the laptop on and I'll be reacting live, just like I did last Saturday, to all the results that happened tomorrow. That will be happening tomorrow. So tomorrow evening I will be doing a partial match of the day challenge, and it will be happening well, ironically, it will probably be happening when match of the day's on. But the reason why I don't do match of the day challenges is because they're just so long, and I'm not going to lie, I do find them very, very difficult to cover when doing it on my own. Very difficult, in fact, because when they're doing the analysis and everything, I genuinely have nothing to talk about because I have no idea what's happened. But you never know what happens tomorrow evening, so stick around for when I go live tomorrow evening by hitting that notification button on YouTube. Other than that, everybody, I'm going to call it evening. Enjoy the Norwich Leicester game, and myself and Jason will see you tomorrow afternoon. Take it easy, guys.